Beautiful morning, and I'm having my regular weekday breakfast. Okay, ran out of the prepackaged oatmeal, finally. And I am just using my bulk oatmeal. I get this really inexpensive at Sprouts. It's normally like 90 cents a pound, but I wait for it to go on sale for 50 cents a pound. And I just buy a big thing of it, and I keep it in a large jar. So anyway, I brought a Ziploc bag of it with me. And so it's a 1/4 cup of oats, a half a chopped apple, a half a cup of water, and a 1/4 cup of almond milk, a little bit of Splenda, cinnamon, and salt mixed all together, and that's 2 points for that. Oh, and I also put Bragg's nutritional yeast in there. Still 2 points. 2 eggs over medium for 0 points. 2 slices of the Sara Lee Delightful bread for 1 point each. I think, though, that this may be my last loaf that I will be buying. I do like the Sara Lee Delightful bread, but I just found out on Mondays at Dollar Tree, they get Kroger's bread, and they get the, there's some 1 point bread in there. The sugar-free Newman's Own or something like that, and the 40-calorie Newman's Own or something like that. I'll have a video on it later. And it's only $1, which I'm paying over $2 for a loaf of this. Plus, even when I get the Aldi's bread, that is the Fit and Active, that's 40 or 1 point each. It is almost $2 a loaf. So I will be cutting my bread budget in half by getting it at Dollar Tree. And it's the same point. So anyway, that's what's going on with breakfast here. 1 point each for the Sara Lee Delightful bread. Plus I have 1 point each worth of pumpkin butter and some parquet spray on there as well for 0 points. So altogether the bread is 4 points. Then I have probably a 1 point coffee this morning because I went out and went to Dollar Tree, and they have these name brand mugs. Now this one's a little wobbly, and I noticed there's a little bump of clay or ceramic on the bottom. I'm gonna have to get a fine grade sandpaper and just sand that off. But anyway, this is a name brand mug that I got at Dollar Tree. I thought it was really cute. And then I don't mind if it gets broken or whatever when I'm on vacation. So anyway, it's my regular coffee that I added probably closer to a 1/4 of a Premier Protein Shake to. I used the caramel. Probably closer to a 1/4 than an 1/8 like I had been in the smaller mug. So I'm going to count it as 1 point. So all together, breakfast this morning is 7 points. Got a little something different today for lunch. 0 points of pineapple. It was 88 cents at Kroger's this week. It is, I'm sorry, there's a little bit of hummus there, so it kind of is annoying to me. But anyway, it was 0 points, and it's only 88 cents at Kroger's this week. It's also this week 3 pineapples for $2 at Sprouts. So very inexpensive either place, and it's 0 points. 0 point corn on the cob. I got it for like either 15 cents or 20 cents. I can't remember if I got this one at Aldi's or at Sprouts, but either way, very inexpensive. Then these are fairly new to me. These are the Joseph's pita wraps. They're 1 point for the entire pita. Both halves, the entire pita, 1 point. So 1 point in the pita. Then I'm using a rotisserie chicken breast that I got at half price at Kroger's for 0 points. I added a little of the fat-free, non-fat Greek yogurt for 0 points. Then I added 1 tablespoon of this hummus, the honey mustard dressing for 1 point. And I added 1 point's worth of this Falafel King roasted garlic hummus. It is 2 tablespoons for 1 point. If you guys like hummus, you'll know that most hummus is 2 points for 2 tablespoons, and this one is 1 point for 2 tablespoons. I found this at Natural Grocer, but I can't remember how much it was, but it is delicious. I was starving that day. My blood sugar was going down really, really quickly, and even though my blood sugar was going low, I really did not want to go over my points for the day. So I grabbed this while I was there because I was scanning stuff quickly, and this was 1 point for 2 tablespoons. So I got this, and I just grabbed some celery that they already had washed there, and ate that as a snack, and it really helped my blood sugar that day. But otherwise, I am just so happy that it is only 1 point for two tablespoons. So I smeared that. I smeared about 2 tablespoons worth of this hummus inside each of these, 1 tablespoon per a half. So it's only 1 point's worth for the entire thing here. And it's delicious. So this 0 and 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 points for these little, this is a huge sandwich, pita wrap. 3 points for that. And so 3 points for lunch today. Now, this is the first time I've made these. Sometimes I go to religious assemblies and conventions that you have to pack your own lunch. Same with when I go to the homeschool conventions. You have to kind of bring your lunch because they don't really have anything there. And so I'm going to see if this is something really good to take or not, because 3 points, this is a ton of food. I want to, of course, take the corn on the cob, but pineapple in that huge sandwich. Yeah. And 3 points. Wow. So that's lunch today. And for those of you that may be on lower points, I think this is going to be a really filling lunch for very few points. I'm having a 6-point dinner, 2 eggs over medium for 0 points, and 3 Kodiak cakes. These are really big for 5 points. These are the Kodiak protein mix, and they are just huge pancakes. I usually make silver dollar ones, but for some reason this pan here does better with the bigger ones, so I've made those. That's 5 points. And then I used 2 tablespoons of the PB2 and a 1/4 cup of sugar-free syrup to make this syrup concoction that I'm going to use for my pancakes. And that's 1 point for that. So 6 points altogether for dinner.